Hello YouTube, JT here with another exclusive knife review. Today we're reviewing a very forgotten legend in the overseas produced value products that Gerber has put out through the years. I believe this particular model came out some point between 2008 and 2010, so it's definitely not in production anymore. After this review, you might want to go out there, try to fish one out of eBay or Amazon, whatever you can get your hands on, because this is definitely a good value. I just happened to pick two of them up. I used to own one actually about a year ago exactly, and I regret ever having sold it. It would have been a good knife to keep around in the rotation. Anyway, moving on to the review. This is the Gerber Crusader. It's the model 22-01421. I got the fine edge model. I could not find the serrated models. If you can, jump on them. They're one of the best serrations you'll ever find on a knife. Pretty much cut through anything. This box was a little weathered, indicating that this knife probably sat on the shelf for a while. It's one of the last standing models that were available on the stores. As you can see, it has a lot of the features that the knives of today that we love so much all have in common. It has a very textured, I want to say G10, but then again, this is a value knife, so I don't know. It might be Zytel, it might be another kind of plastic. It's a very textured grip. As you can see, it even has a sunburst pattern from the pivot screw expanding all the way to the butt, and as you can see, it looks like just pretty much like a sound wave. The lines get further apart as you move closer to the lanyard hole. The knife has a wide, I would say this is about 1¼ inch. It has a wide grip. It has a very ergonomic feel to it. The clip design is really cool. As you can see, it's firmly held in place by 3 Torx screws right around the pivot screw. It's a misfortune that they didn't re-drill it on this side or even make it tip up carry. To the blade, there's no assisted opening. So if you're used to all the Kershaws and the Spydercos with assisted opening, you're going to be like, hey, what the hell? I got a defective model. No, this is not an assisted opening knife. It's mechanical. It's made to, I don't have a lot of space between my camera here, but you need a lot of wrist motion, especially when it's new, to get it open. This blade has a particularly shorter blade than most Gerbers. It's a 2.75 inch. So regardless of the laws in your state, even if it's less than 3 inches, this will probably be legal in the majority of the states where other knives are not. It comes factory with a razor edge. I didn't even have to reprofile it, hone it, nothing. It did a paper cutting test very well. The knife is made in Taiwan. There's not much etching on it other than the Gerber brand name right here. As you can see, really don't know much about the specifics of the steel unless you do your digging. I was able to find out only as much up to the point that it is a 400 series stainless. It's definitely bead blasted. I can't tell what kind of bead blasting, but it's definitely bead blasted. The liner lock, what I like about this knife as opposed to others that I've seen lately is that the liner lock gets completely under blade lock bar, as you can see right here. I've seen other liners where the liner's like halfway, kind of like that. That makes me, a little concerned. Even some Kershaw overseas model, the liner doesn't completely engage the lock bar. In this knife, as you can see, it completely gets under there. So you could be pretty confident that no matter what tasks you're going to be doing, this knife is going to be locked into place. It's not going to come back at you, cut your finger off or nothing. It's a pretty secure design. Of course, one of the other factors here that's adding to my whole value discussion is the jimping. This jimping is no joke. There's a lot of high value knives right now coming out of the Kershaw and the Spyderco lines that have no jimping. This little beauty right here has some mean jimping. It'd be hard to custom make this kind of jimping even with a Dremel on other knives. I know a lot of people are putting skateboard tape and Dremel and all this other stuff. This is some really good jimping. This kind of jimping and this kind of ergonomic handle, it allows you to really take care of some tasks with precision. Pretty much a precision tool in your pocket. Thumb studs are very well designed. They're not sharp, to pretty much fray the pads on your thumbs. You still get a good purchase when you want to deploy the knife. You can still find them here and there. There's plenty of distributors online that still have plenty on the shelves. There's a guy named Knife Guy, I think 329 is the name on eBay. I think that's his ID. He has one. Every time I win one on eBay, he puts another one up. So I'm pretty sure he has several of them. Go and pick one up. You won't be disappointed. JT Blackhawk here. I hope you enjoyed this review. And if you have any questions, just hit me up in the comments. All right. See y'all. Have a good one. Bye.